everybody, it's me, Cassandra, again. I'm back for another video, and today we're gonna talk about depression. The big depression. And I feel like it's a big deal. A lot of people suffer from it, and it's an umbrella to a lot of other things, so it's just gonna be a lot to talk about. And also, I'm going to talk about how my last couple of days have been just super crazy and super, just everything. They've been just go, 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 go. So, it's been a little crazy around here, so that's why I haven't done a video, but I'm back, and I'm ready to go. So, thank you. My grandma was in the hospital. I call her Nana. So my Nana was in the hospital. I will go to those videos now about my last couple days. Hello everybody, it's Cass. Apparently my grandma is in the hospital right now, so I'm gonna get ready and go to Kansas City, I think tomorrow or tonight, I'm not sure. So just tune in and you will see how my day is. It's gonna be a little crazy. Okay guys, so update. I have to leave tonight because my grandma's in critical condition and they have to put a breathing tube stuff because she can't breathe on her own. And I've already had 2 panic attacks because of that. So I'm kind of freaking out. So, I will tell you more when I know more. Thanks, bye. Hi, I just want to add a little video here. My mom pointed out something that I should add in the video, and I feel like it's important to add. As someone with mental illness, a lot of stuff goes on with you, and you have a lot of stuff that you have to deal with. And when a family member gets ill, as my Nana did, it's really scary, and I had a lot of anxiety, as you can see in my 2 other videos that I added. I had 2 panic attacks and multiple more during those 2 days, and it was scary. And I even talked with my mom about this. I was like, if she gets hurt or something bad happens, I'm scared because the medicine that I'm on and everything that's going on with me, I won't be able to cry. And I just want to let everyone know that it's okay if you can't cry. It's okay if you can cry. It's okay if you have panic attacks when someone like that is hurt. You can have whatever your reaction is normal. Especially with someone with mental illness. It's a normal thing to go through, having panic attacks or not being able to cry or being able to cry or whatever you're going through. So I just wanted to let everyone know that, and I just hope that everyone understands that it's okay to have whatever reaction you have. Bye. Okay, you're back. So the last couple of days have been crazy, as you can see. I didn't get to do a lot of videos because we were running and in the hospital, and I didn't really feel comfortable doing it while I was watching her. It just seemed like a private family moment, so sorry about that. Now to the real talk, and that's what I'm going to call it from now on. Real talk time. Depression is crazy, and so I have a list of stuff I want to talk about, so I'm going to keep looking down so I stay on track, and so thank you for that. I looked up online, and there's an estimate of 300 million people that suffer from depression of all ages. That's just, I mean, I feel like there should be more of a hot topic if that many people suffer from it. We should talk about this more. It should be more of a thing we just discuss and help people with, and it's just not. It's not a pressing matter. So I feel like it's our job to make it a pressing matter. I suffer from depression, as you can see in my last video. I suffer from depression, and it's something that it's haunting. It's just, I can't get away from it. And bipolar depression is a little different, but in the beginning I did suffer from just depression and anxiety and PTSD. So I know what just depression feels like, and it's crazy. And sorry, I keep reading it. I had it, and okay, I'm gonna go back and tell the story. So, something happened to me when I was 12 through 16, and it was a horrible experience, and that's for another video when I feel a little bit more comfortable talking about that at a video. But, I was an outgoing person before this happened. I was super outgoing. I had a lot of friends. I loved life. I loved reading. I loved writing. I loved talking to my friends. I loved going out with my friends. But then after this happened, and after everybody found out about it, I just kind of closed up and closed around myself and just only family, and it really affected me. It really affected. I mean, I lost all those friends, but were they really friends? So I lost all those friends, and it was a big deal. It was a really big deal. And I got sick. I got really sick. I had mono. And as I had it mono for about 3 months, and then as mono was kind of wearing off, like going away, I just would still sleep all day, and I would still not do anything. And so my mom, I remember the day I was laying in bed with the window open because my mom was super worried about me not getting enough fresh air because I was sleeping all the time. And I could hear her outside talking to my dad, and I could hear her saying, "Something is wrong. Something is wrong. We need to get this figured out. She needs to go to the doctor. Something is wrong." And I think then I admitted to myself that, yeah, something's wrong. But I didn't really want to admit it out loud. So I left it alone for a long time. And then I was going to church, or at meetings, as I call it. I go to meetings. And I was going to a meeting, and all my friends were there, and they were talking to me. And I was just like this. I was just like this, and I couldn't do it any longer. I couldn't stand being this way any longer. I was so sad, but it wasn't even sad. It was just like nothing. I was numb, but I was feeling everything at the same exact time. And it was really scary. And I didn't know what was going on with me. Because I'd never been around a person who had depression before. I didn't even know much about it. I just thought someone was sad and blue, just hear about that. You're just blue, you're just sad, so you can, think happy thoughts and you're over it. But I remember when I was at the meeting, and my friends were all around me, and the meeting was starting, and I just broke down, and that was my first panic attack. I just broke down, and I started crying, and I had to get out of there. So I ran out, took my dad's keys, and drove home. And my mom, because we had gone separately. So I drove home, and my mom drove after me, and she's like, "We need to do something. Something's wrong." And she's like, "Are you going to admit it now?" Because I wasn't admitting it before, and I was like, "Yes, I'm admitting it now. Something is wrong. I need to go to the doctor." And my mother, as you'll hear in these videos, is crazy and amazing. And she set up the doctor for the next day. And we went in to the doctor, and we had had this doctor through the whole mono, so I knew her pretty well. And she's like, "Here's a therapist to go to. Here's a therapist. Go to this therapist. Here's some medicine. Take it." And so I set up an appointment with a therapist, and I still have that therapist today. I was 16 years old, and I'm 22. And I still have the same therapist, so pretty crazy. Same therapist. It doesn't happen very often. But that's my story of mono. that's my story of mono, but that's my story of depression too, how I figured out I had it. And there was some good days still. Then I don't remember exactly what medication I was on, but I was on some just regular first thing you put on person with depression medication. And depression, because they didn't exactly know what I had until I went to the therapist. And the therapist diagnosed me with depression and anxiety, and she didn't know about everything that happened with me yet, so I wasn't diagnosed with PTSD then. And so we went through all that, and I had some highs and low days, as everyone does with depression, and I was doing pretty good. And then here, I'm looking at this. I just did a lot of research. Me and Mom did a lot of research, and it was really good. We did a lot of research, and we just found things that we really liked. And I did, because I was so, as I said before, I think I like the way I said it, is I was numb and feeling everything at the same time. And so it was just like, oh, I was in the ocean and I couldn't breathe, and everyone was out around me saying, just breathe, just breathe. And I couldn't breathe. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone because I'm selling my couch, and so people are messaging me, so I'm like, oh, I'm not doing that right now. So I found on Pinterest a lot of, because I couldn't find a way to describe it, what I was feeling, so I found on Pinterest a lot of like quotes for people with depression and anxiety, and it was like, this is describing me perfectly. This is amazing. I love this. I'm just gonna keep reading this because it's just like, finally someone understands what I'm feeling, and it's amazing. Hi guys, I just wanted to add some stuff in here that I really liked, some posts from Pinterest that I thought you guys would enjoy. I'll link it down below too. Thanks, bye. And I found on YouTube, I think I found it through Pinterest, but it's on YouTube. I'll link it in the description. It's this girl, and probably, it's famous. It's like a famous person. Not a famous person, but it's like famous on YouTube. Of this girl, it's a poem, I guess, kind of, but she's speaking it. She's saying it through a microphone, or I don't even know if it's a microphone. And she says something, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like telling my mom I have depression, or explaining my depression to my mother. I think that's what it is. And she says, I loved the part where she says, anxiety is like the cousin depression felt obligated to bring to the party. And I was like, this is amazing. Yes, that's exactly what it feels like. It's like depression, anxiety. Okay, let's do this. It's exactly, they go hand in hand. It's like, if you have depression, you're gonna have anxiety. And having those things like, I don't want to go out, but I feel obligated to go out, but I have anxiety, so I don't want to go out, but I do, and I don't, and I do, and I don't. And it's like a teeter-totter. Teeter-totter is like, it's horrible. So, and I just have some good things that I thought, sorry, I'm looking at this. I have some good things that I feel like are things that you really need to be able to get through depression. And is find a good therapist. Therapists can change your life. They can make or break how you feel with mental illness. And I was lucky enough to find a therapist, my first one, and she's amazing, and I still have her. Love you, Laura. She's just amazing, and I would not be where I am without her. I feel like I would probably be dead if I did not have her. I would have definitely killed myself by now. And yeah, so it's pretty serious. So if you don't have a good one, or you don't have one, go get one. And there's some really good, NAMI, online. NAMI is a good organization, and they can help you find a therapist. Hi guys, I'm just editing this and I forgot to say that I will link NAMI down below about everything how to get a therapist, and how NAMI has some really good information on just everything you need to know if you have mental illness or you're disabled with mental illness. It just really helps you with everything, and so I will link that down below. Thanks. Bye. Area. But if you have one and you just don't click, or they treat you like crap, or the things that they say don't make you feel good, don't feel obligated to stay there. Don't. Because, just like I said, they can make or break your mental illness. And you need a good therapist to get through this. You definitely need a good therapist to get through this. And surround yourself with good people who support and love you. I have that. I mean, a lot of when I first started out, I didn't want to tell anybody. And I didn't want to tell anybody, but I brought my family in, and then I slowly brought other people in. I didn't really bring other people in. I mostly have just brought my family in, I guess. I mean, other people know about my illness because I'm not, as you can see, I'm not ashamed to say anything about it. But I mostly have just brought my family into my inner circle. But if you don't have people to support you, then go out and find them. Facebook groups, the Mighty is a good website for mental illness. I mean, they have other things on there, but they have a mental illness thing on there they have really good articles on there that kind of help you feel like, I'm not alone. And then for me, my biggest thing to have, and other people don't have to have this. You don't have to have this to survive mental illness. You don't have to have any of this to survive mental illness. This is just what I feel like. This is how I feel I survive mental illness. Is find a champion. So someone who can push you to take your meds when you don't want to take them. Someone who will push you to drink that water when you're dehydrated because you've been in bed for 5 days. Someone who will be there to help you clean your house when you're just done and feeling overwhelmed and can't clean it. And someone who just, if you feel sad and you don't know what to do because you're so overwhelmed, take your medicine. Take some medicine. Do this. Call the doctor. Someone who will be that. And I have that. I have my mom. My mom is my champion, and she's amazing, and I love her. And actually on my blog, I have some other posts about depression, and it will really explain everything about how champions work and how she's amazing and how I love her so much. Actually, there's a picture of her on there, and I'll put a picture of her in right here somewhere. And yeah, she's amazing, and it's just, you don't have to have a champion, but it's so much easier to have one. And it's sad that people don't have one. I wish I could be someone else's champion if they need it, but I just don't think that's gonna happen. I got too much stuff of my own to deal with. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any other comments about depression or your own story, please comment below. And if you have any other websites or quotes or anything that you find that really helps you with your depression or mental illness or anything else, just comment below or post it, and I'll watch it. I'll definitely watch it. So thank you for watching this, and have a good day. Bye.